live. Oh, I'm such a dork. All right, so let's get this shared around and we can start. One person's already in the room. Good morning. Oh, I'm a complete dork sometimes. Most people love it. Alright. Why is Facebook being so weird? Let's just close that. And reopen it. Because why not? So good morning, guys. Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Night. Episode 30, 31, something like that. Oh boy. What a day today is. Honestly, I didn't sleep a wink last night. Connor just wouldn't let me. Post on the Facebook and share that to public and share that to a page. And let's go on the Twitter and do a little tweedly-dee. So went to bed around I don't know, midnight-ish. And I don't know. I was just so tired. He woke up around 2 and Michaela got him and then went back to bed, and 2:30 woke up. I got him. And oh boy, boy's moi. That child was just up and down and all night long. So I ended up getting in around 3 into the rocking chair and rocking him for an hour and falling asleep. And then Mick took him downstairs so I could get, a couple hours, and she woke me up at 5:45, 6 o'clock. So this coffee is it's my third cup, second cup, I don't know. So I hope you're enjoying your coffee. I don't know if I'm enjoying mine at this point. So there's a few people in chat. Let's get over there and chat, shall we? Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Fallen from Grace 06. And good morning, Joey. And yeah, oh, how delightful. That's one way to put it. So this one, I did another wallet last night. This one is the one that went to Alan. It's good, but I wasn't happy with it. Not completely. Let me turn the lights up so you can see this a little bit better. Blow out my face a little bit too. So it's all full grain leather. Everything's nice and burnished and stuff. But the top, there's not enough meat up here to protect the edge of the credit card, so I wasn't happy with that. And when you have 4 credit cards in there, it's kind of hard to get to that center pocket. That pocket's kind of deep for stuff. Kind of narrow and deep to try and get stuff out of there. So I wasn't happy with that. So I made this guy last night. Oh, beard hair on it. It's 3/16 taller and 1/8 inch wider. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but really does make a big difference. So you got a little bit more meat at the top here for your credit cards and stuff. And then the pocket, this isn't the orientation of it, this is. So the pocket's actually over here. So you can stuff some money in there, and when the credit cards are in there, it's not terrible to get that, because you're not really bending the cards around, you're bending it on the seam here to get to the stuff. I did that yesterday, and I'm also kind of happy. This is just purely aesthetics for me. This one here, there's no reason to put a stitch across the top, so it didn't look quite as good to me. Yeah, I mean, it's still clean, still tight, but this one, just because of the nature of it, because I had to sew these pockets on first, you have a stitch line around the whole thing, and I think that looks a little bit nicer. You know, just a tad nicer. Love the side load versus the top load. Yeah, and this is what I was trying to talk to you yesterday about. I probably didn't come across it clearly enough. You're asking me about a wallet, so this is the one I was talking about. Just a hair bigger, and it's from the side instead of the top, so it's a little bit easier to get stuff in and out. It doesn't bend your cards or anything. So that's what I was talking about. If you want it, the price I told you 2 days ago, yesterday, whatever, still stands on that. But I'm glad I have that done. I have the pattern for it. Pattern worked out perfect, which is always nice. And we started going through some of the stuff that we have here from when we lived here for a few months before we got our apartment. So it's been kind of cool going through those things and going down memory lane. One thing that I found yesterday was this. What this is a stack of $2 bills my grandmother gave me. I mean, to most people, it's pretty much worthless. Was it $10 all told here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $14 by mistake. But when my grandmother was a cashier, and she had kids, she actually started collecting, changing out, $2 bills. And the purpose of that was so she could give her first grandchild $2 bills, because they were going to be going out of circulation soon, and she wanted to have she wanted her first grandchild to have a piece of history. So there's 7 of them, Joey, and it's 6 plus 2. You're thinking 6 times 2. And there's 7 here, so it's 14. $14. So I mean, monetarily, it means it's insignificant. But I was very happy I found these, because it's one of those things that has a lot of personal significance to me. It's way more valuable than the $17 it is, or $14 or whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, because my grandparents had a huge influence on my life, and they always pushed me to be a little bit better, explore all my ideas and stuff. Turn that down a little bit so my face isn't blown out. I'm not showing you guys anything else anymore, at least I don't think. They had such a huge influence on my life. So I wanted to share that with you. I thought it was nice. Joe, sweet, I have a collection of $2. $2 bills. Cool. It is cool, isn't it? It's a very interesting little piece of history that a lot of people don't realize that they even made $2 bills anymore. So I just thought that was cool, and wanted to share it. Yesterday's chat, right at the end, Joey, after work streams maybe. That was one thing you asked. I didn't see it, so sorry. That is possible, or I might go down to just doing them on Saturdays or Sundays or something. Just so there's still something, because it is fun making small things and giving them away. I still need to figure out all the logistics and stuff, because taking care of Connor all day is pretty arduous for Michaela, and I wouldn't want her to be stuck with taking care of Connor for 9 hours and then having me come home and still taking care of Connor. Maybe I'll do a late at night thing or something. I'm not sure. However, I do want to continue them at some point to some degree, but also regular content. Once I go back to work, regular content's going to start coming up on the channel. The Manliness Mondays are going to start coming back. Philosophy's going to start coming back. The project videos are going to start coming back. But I do still want to do the giveaways. Might make them once a month thing as opposed to every week, because a good reason of why I'm doing the giveaways is to get as much use out of these prototypes as I can. And my idea on that was, I don't want to charge for a prototype. It just doesn't seem fair to me. But what's valuable to me is watch time, is people's enjoyment, and I generally enjoy giving things away. So, I got 1, 2, 3 prototypes done. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 prototypes. So I think that's a pretty good use of my Saturdays and use of materials. So it's not fantastic. It's also not bad. But I still do want to start coming out with more prototypes. So those will be done on the giveaways and stuff. If I can do small ones, something like a pipe roll or something would take way too long for a live stream. But I might do a different wallet style. I might do, I don't know. I really don't know. Because I want to do something that would appeal to most people. And at the same time, I don't need to worry about it. Shipping wise, how much does a wallet cost to ship? Almost nothing. So, that's my my thought on all of that. Yeah. I'm still waking up, by the way, so I'm sorry if I'm a little slow this morning. Saturday, this Saturday, it's gonna probably be the last live stream. So, what can we make for Saturday? What's something that you guys would like to see me make, or whatever. Because I still have a good amount of that Cobra leather, and I also got some clearance leather I showed you 2 weeks ago. I got from Weaver, super cheap. It's like $50 for a double shoulder, like 7-8 ounce thickness. So it's like, yeah, nice stuff. Something ridiculous that I'm not I'm too tired to think of. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, I could do another wallet. Maybe like a bifold wallet or something, or business card holder. I could do pretty easily. I don't know if I want to do anything that's wet molded, because there's dry time and stuff on that. I do pipe holders, but not everyone smokes a pipe, so it's kind of a little ridiculous for me to do that. So I don't know. I do not know. Let me. What's one of the pipe company, or not pipe companies, leather good companies that I'm using to price my stuff off of? I don't know what they are. What they're called. Let's just do handmade leather wallets. Let's see what they have on there. Ooh, I could do a men's valet, which is almost the exact same thing as the dice tray, except it's for men instead of for gamers. Shopping. Let's go to shopping. Let's see what's on here. Stock and Barrel. Also, they have a fantastic YouTube channel, Stock and Barrel. Very good guys. At least they seem like very good guys. I've never met them. The good thing is a lot of these goods seem to be pretty well priced for things that I'd be doing myself. I was watching Darkwing Duck this morning, so that's stuck in my head. When Chubby called the W, Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous, Darkwing Duck. I know it's stupid. Other goods. Let's see if that comes up. Shoes. I could do shoes, but I don't think. Backpacks. That's a nice one I could do. Watch bands. Belts. Belts are always good. Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. Everything is just, it's all variations on the same thing. Handmade leather goods. It's kind of weird that everyone's so what's the difference then? I'm guessing you're talking about the what you call it, the difference on the valet to a dice tray. There really isn't one. It's just how you market it. Like men's shampoo and women's shampoo are the exact same thing. It's just women's costs more and it's in a different bottle. It has a different name. Whereas, men's is like, it does this and this and this and this and this and this and this. It's just marketing. Men's valet usually looks a little bit cleaner. No real branding on it. Whereas like a dice tray might have D&D stamped on it, or like a dragon or something. That's really the only difference. That's it. That's the entire difference right there. Darkwing Duck was my jam. Yeah, right? I put it on for the kid, and I'm coming through quiet. That's strange. My everything on here is, all my levels are good. Is everyone else hearing me quietly? I don't know. Darkwing Duck was my jam. Yeah. I put it on for the kid this morning, and he just didn't care. Belt would be cool. I could do a belt. I need to get a belt buckle. Which I don't have any men's belt buckles. I think I might have a woman's belt buckle stuck somewhere in my stuff over there. I don't know. Life is like an aeroplane here in Duckburg. Maybe it's just my head. It could be just your headset. I don't know. Could be I'm still tired waking up and not speaking as audibly as I should, or as audibly, as loudly, as clearly. I don't know. Could be a bunch of things. I am also freezing cold this morning. I know yesterday I was kind of loud, kind of ranting. I was kind of heated in my thoughts and my opinions. Well, you got the spirit of it, if nothing else. Yeah. When I really know a song, I'm good at singing it, and I'm pretty good at singing. But when it's just a couple snippets in my head, it's atrocious. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what to make. 'Cause, nice, kind of small, but also, something interesting. What is something you guys need that I can make? Wallets, backpacks, phone cases, card holders. Everything's all kind of the same. Let me Google Stock and Barrel, see what they make. Let's see what they make. What's their all of their whole product line. Black is back in stock. Cool. They do make a lot of really pretty wallets and stuff. Notebook. So they have a field notebook. It's pretty similar to one I made. I like their pen holder a little bit better. I think I might change mine to look like that. Also make it smaller. Vertical leather wallet. Oh, that's a nice bifold vertical leather wallet. That is pretty handsome. Maybe I'll just make another wallet. I don't know. Catalog. Wallets. Let's see what's in there. They have the 2-card wallet with the center pockets. They have vertical wallets. Ooh, I like their Western vertical leather wallet. That is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Notebook, passport, and wallet. It looks like they have field notes on there in theirs too. A little Moleskine. Bags, accessories. What's in their accessories? Little dongles and stuff they have. Camera strap. Camera strap's actually really pretty. If I had the hardware, I'd definitely make that. That is gorgeous. Leather key, little key piece they have. Ooh, I need to see if I have a little doobly-doo. little like snap ring thing. I don't think I have any snaps, but not snap ring, but it's the hook with the snap on the inside. Could make a ton of those. What do they sell for? $38? Oh my goodness. I could make a boatload of those. Oh, I can make a keyring. Little leather keyring thingy. Little thingamabobber. That'd be nice and easy to do. Glasses case. Yes. I could definitely do a glasses case. A leather phone case. I was thinking about those, and here's the thing. My phone is giant. My wife's phone is bigger than mine. iPhones are different sizes. So, I mean, if I was going to do like production runs of things, I could definitely do phone cases. You know, go to the wood shop, make a mold, wet form them, get things really nice and together. So I could have 5 or 10 different forms and molds and really crank that stuff out. But for a one-off, and not knowing who it's for, I wouldn't want to do a phone case, just because it's so, all the sizes are all different and stuff. So I don't know. But a glasses case, I think that's what I'm gonna do. A lot of people wear glasses. I wear glasses. My wife wears glasses. Joey, do you wear glasses? I know Laura wears glasses. Eileen wears glasses. Rich wears glasses. Most of the people I know who watch me wear glasses. Could do the giveaway first, then work from there. I could. Let's see, sizing would be an issue. I imagine you run into the same issue with making a belt. With making the belt, yes, I would. However, I could also do the giveaway at for the belt at 90%, because just a long strap with a belt buckle. I have to skive the ends and carve in the belt buckle and get all that done. But then from there, it's just trim to do the giveaway after I shave and burnish the edges and do that. But I have to know if it was going to be for a man or woman, so I could choose the appropriate belt buckle and then do the giveaway. And then from there I can turn around and just trim it to length and pop the holes. Glasses cases, I can do that. I can definitely do a glasses case. Yeah, so I think I'll do a glasses case this weekend. Yeah, that'll be nice. Nice little, the whole thing, real nice. Maybe I could even find somewhere to get some neodymium magnets and some stuff. And I don't think I'm going to use the brown leather for that. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I'm thinking about using the black leather for that one. Might be too thick. I'll have to play with it a little bit. I'll cut a piece off and fold it around and see what I can do with it. Glasses case. I like glasses case. Yeah. His broke recently, but he has them. Yeah, well, I mean, that happens. Your glasses break. I know. Mine break every now and then. I try and keep them nice, but that's a losing proposition for me. Glasses case. See, this is why I talk to you people. You have smart ideas. Smarty ideas. Yeah, I like a lot of these ideas. $38 for one of those things. That is unbelievable. How much money that is. That little dongle thing. I could probably do one. I mean, it's their number 71. Do one for half that price, really. Bags. What do they have in bags over here? These got to be expensive as hell. Oh, these are the number 72s. $500. Jesus. Oh, that one's only $400. That's not so bad. $300 for a bus. Oh my goodness. $500 for these bags. These are so expensive. I mean, they're nice, don't get me wrong. $500 for a bag. Well, let me think about that for a second. It would probably cost me like $100 materials. And then even working from a pattern, it'd probably take me at least three or four nights to sew one together. So realistically, $500 isn't all that bad. $300 for a purse. So I think I need to start doing a couple, do a couple bags and purses too. Yeah, so it's I know what I'm gonna be doing Saturday. I think I need to start making some patterns. Let's see. Joe, on an unrelated side note, I'm getting some great bird pictures from the deck this morning. Awesome. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of nature looking or nature watching. But we do we are getting the hummingbirds back at the in-laws. They just put up their feeder, and it is really cool seeing them flit around and stop for a few minutes and have a little bit of nectar and stuff in the morning. That is really cool. They also get these what you call it here, woodpeckers. Special name for them, I can't remember. But they get two types of woodpeckers here, and one of them is pretty prevalent. I don't remember. It's the same species that Woody the woodpecker was based off of. Kind of big too. Let's see what was Woody the woodpecker. Woody the woodpecker. Pileated. That's what it is. Pileated woodpeckers they get up here. And those things are just so cool. They are really pretty birds. I never understood the idea of spending so much time. I never understood the idea of spending that much on something like a purse. I'm sure it's quality and all, but it's a damn bag. You're right. But the thing is, what are you going to be carrying in it? What are you going to be using it for? And how long do you anticipate it lasting? Like, I got a when I graduated high school, I got a computer, a laptop, and I got a laptop bag with it. The laptop bag was, $250, $300. And it held the laptop and like 2 notebooks, 3 notebooks, and one or two other things. And the thing of it was, I'm I'm still using that laptop bag. 3 laptops later, 3 computers later, I'm still using that bag, and it's in almost perfect shape. So it depends on what you're going to be using it for and everything else. Now, a wallet is, $60, $50, $60 usually. So, you got to figure on, if a wallet's, $50, and, a purse is something 5 times bigger that holds wallets too. You gotta parse that out and think about it like that. And you also have to and Joe, you're talking about maybe it's a status symbol. I know your mom loved her Gucci. Brandon Hanna, good morning. I don't normally get to tune in live, but I just wanted to say, hey, love the content. Dude, awesome. I am so glad you're able to join us. Really cool. I've seen your name popping around my stuff for a year and a half, 2 years now, and you're on the group. So I'm glad to finally have some actual interaction with you. But back to wallets and stuff. Some of it's a status symbol, but you have to look at what is quality versus status. And I was looking at a few repurposed or restored wallets and stuff. And what they were doing is basically taking like a Gucci or a Prada or whatever wallet that was starting to fall apart and getting kind of ratty, and they wanted to repurpose it but still keep some of that branding so it still looks nice and stuff. And let me tell you, some of that stuff is junk, and it's only a status. You're only paying for the status and for the name, as opposed to buying something that's equivalent price but from a handmade craftsman. And I can actually show you with my wallet. Let me just take out my my identifying information, because that would be unfortunate for that stuff to get around on the internet. Credit cards don't matter because I don't have any money. And most mass-produced wallets are produced in this manner. So let me take out all the stuffs. So this was a $60 wallet. I bought this when I was, let me pop up the brightness on this so you can see a little bit better. I bought this right before, or right after I got married and before I went to California, so I could have a nice wallet to walk around with. It even says genuine leather stamped in there. And this is the same for almost every wallet. You see how these edges are nice and turned over? Has a lot of card pockets, has a nice leather panel right here that's top grain. It's all top grain on the outside. Once you start digging into something like this, and this is the same for almost every mass-produced wallet, these edges are super thinned out and folded over and then stitched. You can see where where your driver's license and stuff go. There's nylon behind there. You open up this back pocket, it looks all nice and leather and stuff. You look inside, nylon. And this top grain panel here is just a beauty panel. So while yes, it is genuine leather and stuff, and this holds true for almost every wallet that is mass produced, they're garbage. They're mostly nylon. So you got that, and then you can contrast that with this guy that I made here, which is all leather. No, the only nylon in this whole thing is the stitching. and all the edges are burnished. So these are raw edges that are burnished instead of thinned over and turned and then stitched down. And what that does, and what that really means, is I've done 80% of the work on this wallet. I've done 80% of the work for this wallet before I sell it. The other 20% is going to be done by whoever purchases it. And what I mean by that is, this nice vegetable tan is going to patina over time and get really shiny and smoother and nicer. These edges, the more you use them, they're going to burnish a little bit more from rubbing on them. These pockets are going to stretch out to perfectly take your credit cards and stuff, and it's going to take on a life of its own and be marked and branded and everything else by the owner, how they live, where they put their wallet. One side's going to get a little shinier than the other. All those little things. Where this one, you can see, on the outside, this is where I keep my business cards. I'm not using my business card holder. This got a little bit, you can see a shape there. But these edges are the same. I mean, they've taken on a little bit of color, but they're the same. These turned over edges, they don't improve over time. They just degrade. The leather's so thin that they start wearing, and there's no way to repair that. Whereas this, if for whatever reason this stops burnishing, you could always spit on it, rub it down, and boom, done. And if you want it a little bit nicer, you take a little bit of wax and rub that on there, and fixed. Good. I'm good for another 10 years. And that's the difference. I know that's kind of a bit of a rant and a bit of a way around it, but it really does come down to how you intend on using it, if it's going to be worth the money. And I'm of the mindset that I'd rather buy once and cry once. And it's usually better and more economical if you buy one expensive item and it lasts you for 15, 20, 30 years. Like I said, that one thing I bought, that actually my grandfather bought it for me, the computer case. That has lasted me since 2007. Epic Gamer 203. Epic Coffee Time. Oh yeah, coffee time. Coffee. So yeah, if you buy one thing that's expensive, but you're smart about it and you buy it so that's quality, it'll last you. I bought that 2007, was it 2020 now? So 13 years. With hardly any issue at all. Whereas, I've owned maybe 10 cheap wallets, 12 cheap wallets in the same time frame, and those have cost me, $15, $20 a piece. So, $20, 15, that's $300. I've spent more on cheap wallets than I have on one expensive computer case. And I've had them they don't last, so I'm always, have to keep changing them and keep doing this and keep doing that and blah, 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 blah. So, $500 for a bag, if you're going to use the bag, if it's going to be something that's going to contain nice things, and it's worth it. When it's not worth it is when you buy one for every occasion. Even though I'll never dissuade somebody from buying something from me, one for every occasion or, whatever else, I think it's kind of foolish. And that's where you start wasting your money, in my opinion. But some of these briefcases I'm looking at, guys, are gorgeous. Leather messenger bag, $500. Leather briefcase, $500. Purse, it's $270. I said 300, $270. So a lot of these are they do make sense when you get into it, but some of them really don't. Yeah, that was a very roundabout way of saying things. But those are my thoughts on that. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's 9:50 already. Well, the good thing is, and how I said the kid was up screaming all last night. I threw him in his little rocker before I came down here with you guys, and thing just started swaying just a little bit, and he went right out. I haven't heard any screaming yet, so we're good. Kid needs it happen. Quite honestly, I need a nap. Man, that child is something. He's really something. And that's not always a good something. So what is everyone doing today? What do you have plans on for today? Me is take a nap. I want to get some more work done down here. Just so that when it's time to start moving stuff out, I can throw out trash and really move and shake and get things done fast here, so I can give the in-laws a little bit more space and help clear some of our old stuff out. I have a few sketches I need to do. I need to measure up for that deck box that I'm building. I'm trying to get to the shop sometime this week, hopefully tomorrow. I have a casket there that I want to finish, and then I want to do that deck box. I need to order some maple for the coffin bowl and stuff. So I think I'm going to try and do that today. I want to order that new camera, but I'm not going to do that until we're back in the apartment. Because I think that camera's going to be a game changer, though. That Panasonic, what is it? I have it on here somewhere. B&H Photo. Panasonic HC WX-F99 1K. Yeah, that's gonna be sweet. Getting an actual camera. Let's see, Joe. I reformatted my laptop and put Linux on it, so I'm getting everything together for that. Oh, that's cool. I haven't played with Linux since I was at Penn State. Joey, your plan is to sleep more, call your father, and then work. Yeah. All good things to do. I also need to do something with that website. I am absolutely terrible with websites and everything, so I wish I didn't, I wish this lockdown thing was over and done with so I could just do what I need. But we'll see. One thing that, and I might have to take you up on this, Joe, is after this lockdown is lifted or relaxed or whatever, is to get with you and try and get all that together. And you may know a guy. See, I knew. But I really want to get that website up and running, and I'll change it around from the blog, because then I can get away from Etsy, and I can start contracting Eileen over at Porst Rich Designs to start making the merch, because I already have items of my own I can put up. I can have her start doing the merch. Guys, she did a coffee mug. I don't know if I told you about it, but wow. It looks really sweet. It's white, black lettering, super tight. She's working on some thermochromatic paints right now to do some different effects and stuff. So there's going to be like a couple coffee mugs, a couple t-shirts. I'm going to get my leather goods on there, my beard balm, my pipes. It'll be good. Be very good. But yeah, so that's all of that, and then have links to the Patreon and links to the YouTubes. Start making some money off this guy, and that's where it's gonna be. Those are all my plans for today. Some sketches, some naps. Brandon Hanna. I'm also planning on sleeping a bit more before starting my day on the West Coast, working from home and trying to keep trying to keep productive during this crazy time. Yeah, it's really difficult to to keep productive and stuff, because it's very easy to fall into a lapse. It's into a rut when you're not working. If you remember my YouTube channel, last time we were staying here, I fell into a really bad rut. No job, no shop. I had this space here to work on some things, and I did a few things, but my productivity went from way up here to almost nothing. And that's why this time I'm doing these live streams, is to give myself a routine, is to reach out and talk with my fans, keep productivity as high as I can. It's really easy to fall into a rut and get lazy and everything else, especially when there's no structure or anything else. So it's good that you're trying to keep productive. It's really easy to get out of that. At the same time, if you're not productive, no one can really fault you either. It's a global pandemic. Things are weird, things are crazy. People are locked down. There's panic. People are buying way more than they need, and not leaving anything else for anybody, which is horrible. So it's excusable to be less than your ideal levels of productive. I'm starting to run out of steam. I think I hear my bed calling my name. Yeah, I think if I can get a little nap, that'd be good. I also need to put away these patterns so I can keep these guys good. I think I should start doing a couple sketches for those purses though too. I think that would be a good idea. Do another hour. No. Not today. Saturday, it's Wednesday. Saturday's coming. There's gonna be another giveaway on Saturday. It's gonna be another 3-4 hour show. It'll be the last one for a while. Maybe the last one ever, but we'll see then. But you'll get your couple hours then. Ooh, lights coming on. People are awake. No, they're feeding the cats upstairs. So yeah, I think I'll go grab a nap if the kid's not screaming. And I say no to that extra hour, Chief. Right? Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go take a nap, maybe have another cup of coffee, depending on the kiddo, and then get ahead on my day. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me, and Brandon, again, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I really appreciate it. I've seen your name forever. So it's cool actually having some interaction with you. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Stay safe. Don't do anything that I would. And see y'all tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.